Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin, and today is the first update on all of the products that I am planning to pan or completely use up for 2024. I will leave my original video linked if you haven't seen it, if you're interested in seeing the original condition of these items. Today's going to be an update of the many items I've already used up. Do I need to add more than 24 to my list? Because let me tell you, I am on a roll. So if that sounds good, you want to hang out, keep on watching. Before we get too far into the video, if you have not already, I would love it if you would consider subscribing. I upload videos twice a week. It is totally free to subscribe, and I would love to have you back again on the channel to talk all things makeup. Okay, so the whole idea, right, is planning to pan 24 items in 2024. I've completely used up 7 of these items already, and we're only in mid-April, which is amazing. So I'm going to talk first about the items that are gone, okay? A couple of them I just recently used up, so I have them to show you like this. Some I've already like actually discarded the packaging. So I used up the Balm Meet Matte Hues, the long-lasting liquid lipstick in shade Committed. This was a little mini. This is actually what I'm wearing, and I was like really pushing to get the last bit for this application. It's gone. And if you're new, when I say gone, I take out the stoppers for my products. I mean, we're going in. We're getting every last drop. So that one is completely gone. I completely used up my Tarte Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. I haven't repurchased that one as it hasn't gone on sale, and I refuse to pay full price for that, but I love that one. I'd love to get it again when it's on sale. I totally used up my NYX Brow Gel, and in my original video I was like, oh, I want to repurchase it. It's my last brow product. Well, I found the St. Luxe one kicking around in a drawer. I actually did have one other clear brow gel, so I did not repurchase the next one. And I did, let me see, do I have it here? I did purchase at the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. Ooh, please hold. Okay, that's not a good sign, but I already can't find it. I purchased the Benefit Gimme Brow Plus Tinted Brow Gel because it was on sale, and that's my favorite tinted brow gel of all time. So I've already got that one for when the St. Luxe is up. So no more brow gel purchases for right now. I also used up the BH Paradise Refresh Face Mist. That is a product that they still sell and is available, and I did really like it. So I may repurchase that at some point. I feel like it's definitely a setting spray that does more to like melt everything together and make you look glowy than it does to necessarily make your makeup last. But I like how hydrating it is and refreshing, like in the name. But I do have other setting sprays around that in the meantime I'm using, so I'm not repurchasing for the time being. I totally used up the Little Mini Tarte Ulta Creamy Concealer. It was fine. I wouldn't be mad if I had it again, but I'm not like gonna go seek it out. In fact, actually though, this one I can find on the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I got from Tarte the Tarte Radiant. The full size was like the price of a mini normally, so I just went ahead and got in full size, so hopefully I like it. I got mine in 16N for like neutral. I've never tried the Radiant. I've tried the original, I've tried the creamy. We're gonna try the Radiant and see what we think of that one. Hopefully it's good because I got a full size. But I am working on the Urban Decay concealer right now because that was, oops, the other one on my list to totally use up this year. In my original video, I said I liked this one so much, and maybe I did when I first bought it, but it's like pretty thick and cakey now, and maybe that's because it's getting like drier as it ages, but I'm mostly just using it to spot conceal because it's looking pretty crepey under the eyes. I'm not using it under the eyes today for that reason, but if I get some acne, I'll spot conceal. I've liked it for that. But it will probably take me longer to get through it just using it as a spot concealer. So I did buy the Tarte Radiant, but I'm going to not buy any other concealers now, probably the rest of the year, to be honest. I totally used up, again, today's application. I like had to really spread it to get it, but the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Foundation, we really squeezed it, guys. It's gone, and I agree with what I said in my original video. Like, it's also fine, but you do kind of have to like baby it and wear a hydrating primer to get it to look not cakey. And then the last one is that I used up both of the Too Faced Hangover mini primers. Those are both gone. And yeah, I don't see myself getting those again. Like, I just didn't feel like they did too much as a primer, honestly. So I'm out of love with those. So that's all totally used up items. I'm feeling really good about the fact that I got through 7 items in just the first 3.5 months. And I'm really glad I'm doing this update because as I went back and was looking at what I chose, I genuinely forgot some of the products that I chose for this, and I have not even like tried to put them in rotation. So that's a good thing. But some others we've made progress on. I showed you guys this, the Maybelline highlighter. Like, you can see what's in the rim. That's it. I'm really close on using that one up. I probably will have that gone by the time I do another update later in the year. And then the bronzer as well. I was surprised when I went back and looked at how little I have left in the rim. That's all I've got left. I'm really close to using both of those up. So super happy with my progress on those. The Morphe highlighter, the broken one, she's on the floor across the room. She got knocked off the desk at some point and it was already broken. So we're going to deal with cleaning that up another time and salvaging it. But once I'm done with this Maybelline one, that's the one I'm going to also use up because it's all busted up. The IT Cosmetics foundation I still haven't used. I think the pan's gotten bigger since my last video, but not by much. Like, I don't want to wear this because it's so cakey. So like I have to really force myself. And honestly, I'm only wearing it on days when I know I'm just like staying home and not doing anything because it looks that bad that I'm like, don't want to go places and see people with it. It's so crusty looking. So I am gonna force myself to use it. I know some of you might be like, girl, just get rid of it, and maybe you would, but I just cannot stand to waste the money. I really can't, especially like IT Cosmetics isn't cheap. So we'll use it up. We will. The Smashbox Radiance Primer, where are you? That's usually right here on my desk. I don't know what I've done with it, but I have not used it up. I have a little bit left of that one someplace. The Laura Geller, ooh, the 3-pan. Okay, so this was basically brand new when I had it in my first video. And you can see which one I've used the most, I think. Most of them, like all 3 of them, had their swirls in the pan still in my first video. This one I've actually used, I think, the most, has the most divot, the Moon Dust Illuminator, because I've used it as a shimmer on the eye and as a face highlighter, so I think that's made it go down a bit faster. The design is pretty much all the way gone in the second one. I'm wearing a combination of these two on the eyes today just to really settle something, and then I took a black eyeshadow just to make a shadow liner. But yeah, this has been my, like, if I'm having a lazy day or I just need to get out the door to work and I need like something over my eyeshadow primer just to like cover the veins, this has been my go-to. I don't know how close I am to hitting pan, but I feel like I'll hit pan in this one first. This was the only item in this list that I wasn't trying to like totally use up necessarily this year. I just wanted to hit pan on all 3 shades. So I definitely feel like we are getting close with this one. Have made progress with these as well, but not as much. So that's how we're looking on the Laura Geller Red Carpet Ready palette for face and eyes. The Ulta Beauty powder, oh my goodness, it's almost gone as well. This has gone down significantly. I am just like chasing the rim powder on this one. And then after that, I'll be moving on to the Coty. I have some in the lid here. I really haven't used the Coty at all. The scent, guys, I just hate it. I won't repurchase that one either, but I'm trying to use one at a time, like work on one at a time to get through it completely, because I'm worried if I work some on both, I won't actually finish either. I don't know if that makes sense logic-wise or not, but we're almost done with this one, and then we'll move on to the other one for sure. The 2 Melt lip liners I've also been using. Is this what we're down to? I feel like there's such baby little nubs left, but hey, we're gonna keep using them, so I think that's realistic to use both shades Headbang and Foxy all the way up, so I'm happy with my progress on that. I've been forcing myself to use this mascara even though I don't love it. I'm wearing it again today. I like it more when I build it up, but I hate having to sit here for what feels like forever to build it up 3 coats to get it to a place I like. And I still think like on a long day, like 8+ hours, it does transfer up here on my brow bone and it just looks messy. So I can't tell how much I have left, but girl, I hope we're almost done with it because I do not like that one. The Professional Super Setter, the setting spray, yeah, I think I'm down to like here. I've only used it a couple times because I was focusing on finishing the BH one. I did already repurchase this actually because they did have a half off sale. This is my favorite setting spray of all time. I think half off was $17 or $18. It's normally very expensive, so I wanted to get it while it was on sale. So I'll still finish this one up, but I did buy it back up because I love that one so much. The Colourpop Lip Oil, you guys. I had half of this left when we started. Half. And now we're down to here. It's just this little amount at the bottom left. So I think this is going to be gone pretty soon as well. Doing great on that. With the Wet n Wild eyeliner, I did take the stopper out. It's not completely gone, but it's getting down to it. The stopper's out and I'm doing, you know, this thing to really get the last bits. So we're getting close on lots of these in addition to the 7 that I've already used up. For the primers, because I know I used a few slots for that. Like I said already, the Too Faced ones are used up. I also used up this Make one. There was only like 1 use left, so I don't know why I had that. And the Lancome one, I don't have the component anymore, but that little moisturizer is gone. And then I've only got 1, 2, 3 left. The MAC Prep and Prime, I've been using that one a couple times. The Thank Me Later, this is the mattifying one. I haven't delved into this yet because it's been a little dry in my skin situation lately. So I've been doing the Ulta Hydrating Face Primer. I love this so much. I've had an issue with the applicator where when I squeeze it, this whole plastic thing keeps like popping out. So I have to like hold it while squeezing it so the whole thing doesn't pop off. So I don't know what that deal is, but the like formula itself is amazing. That's the hydrating primer I used with the last bit of the Revlon foundation. And yeah, that's it. That's it, I think. Was that a lot? I don't know. That didn't feel like a lot. I think that's it. I've got 17 items left, you guys, on my list. Down 7 already in 3.5 months. So I guess we'll see where I'm at, like if I need to add more or not. I am also like not panning or using up per se, but putting things into project for the Deck of Panning series. I'll leave my playlist linked if you're interested in seeing that. So I'm like working on using some things, but that's more in rotation. These are like totally using up and panning items. So super excited on my progress. Let me know, have you been working on panning anything this year, using stuff in your collection? I'm really happy to say that like there hasn't been too many things that I've been like hating using. Like the Colourpop Lip Oil, easy to finish. I love this so much. There's been a couple things that I'm like, oh, I hate to use this, but I have to again. But the majority, it's been honestly way easier than I thought. So I'm really proud of myself for that and using stuff. I know I've made some purchases, but I definitely didn't like buy 7 things, right? I told you guys I bought the brow thing, the concealer, the setting spray, and those were all on the Ulta sale. So I feel like that's okay, right? Out 7 in 3. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too lenient with myself. Let me know. Thanks so much if you made it all the way to the end, and I hope to see you again on the next time. Bye!